Hello everyone. So today we're going to be taking a look at the replacement parts for the Good Smile Da-Garn X. This figure was released back in July, and it had a problem with the manufacturing as far as the legs and the hip joints. So they said that they would send out replacements for those parts. So we're going to be taking a look at that today. And this should be a pretty quick video. We're just going to take a look at it and compare it to the old ones. So let's get into it. All right, so let's see what we got here. And of course, this was free of charge to all of the people who bought the Good Smile one. I actually did do a review for that, but that's not on my channel. I actually just did that for a group specifically in Facebook. So, but if you guys do want a review of it, I'll be more than happy to do one. So just let me know in the comments, I guess, if you want me to do a review of this guy. So that's pretty much all that comes in the box. So this is the replacement for the hip joints here. And then these are the two legs here and here. So I'll get the old ones out and we'll compare them and see if there's any big difference for them. Okay, so what we've got here is this is the old ones. And as you see, there's just some there's a misalignment here to where these are for the train legs for the Da-Garn X. And these are supposed to all be straight to where these are actually a little bit lower. So that was a manufacturer defect there. And on this one, it looks like I was missing some windows. These are all supposed to be black. So you've got that issue there. Okay. And then you've got the same one for the other one. So these are the old Da-Garn X legs. Now for Da-Garn GX, I actually have like they came with two sets of legs. They came with these, which are kind of like the skinnier version, and then those, which are like the anime accurate ones. I've always liked the anime accurate ones a little bit better. They're a little bit chunkier or wider for the feet. So I just always use those. So I wasn't really even affected by this defect, but I was like, well, why not? If it's not right, let me go ahead and get another one. So that's those, and then this is the new ones. Okay, and I guess maybe those windows are supposed to be missing, I guess. But as you can see, those are completely aligned correctly. So that's good. And so, it was just small manufacturer defect. So it wasn't anything I was too concerned about. And then like on the waist, apparently there was an issue with those. Let me see if I can move that up and show you, actually. All right. Let me mess with my thing here. So apparently there was an issue with these to where they were kind of misaligned. They weren't on correctly. I never actually saw that problem with these. So I will replace these, but I guess there was something wrong with the ratchet in there. And it was kind of misaligned to where one was like drooping down. So, but these are the replacements for those. So that's going to be good. And I'll definitely put those on. I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera because to kind of take this guy apart, he's actually in the Da-Garn GX mode. And I have to take all of his GX parts for Gaon. I have to take all of that off before I can get to him, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. But I don't necessarily know if I want to do that on camera. I don't really think it's that important. But yeah, so those are the replacement parts for those. So that's pretty much all that the replacement parts come with. And I will put them on so you can see, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so I got all the GX parts off of him. And what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm not really as concerned with the leg parts. I don't actually use these parts anyway, but it is nice to have, right? But I'm more concerned with the hip joint one. So we will take this hip joint off of him and put the new one on and see how that works. So, all right, so what we're going to do first, I have to take this part off. All right. So that's the Da-Garn X. Really cool. I actually do like him as far as how he looks. I had a lot of problems with the Good Smile one just from an articulation standpoint, but I'll save that for a future review. More than likely, I probably will do one. But yeah, so we got that. So we're gonna pull this off here, core block here, and then these are the legs. So, all right, let's see if I can do this here. So, in order to assemble the old ones, take these out there. And I actually do like these legs a lot. I think they're just more anime accurate. They're a little bit wider, as you can see, compared to these here. So, all right. So we've got that. And then let's take this other one out. And for mine personally, I actually never really had any problems with mine. I didn't see that defect. Mine looked relatively fine. I didn't really have an issue with them. So these are the new ones here. Those are the old ones. I guess by looking at it, I mean, it looks like it's slightly off. But to be honest, I never even noticed it until they released a release about it. But it wasn't too bad for mine. So we'll just put this one on. And these should fall right in here. It's got a locking mechanism back here. So, bam. All right. There we go. And give me the other leg. So, got this here. And then push that button in. That should slide in there. Okay, there we go. All right, boom. So, new legs on, old legs off. So, the ratchets do feel a little bit tighter, which is good. He had this figure just was not very nimble. It wasn't very agile, and but you know, it's cool to have those on there. So we've got that, and then compared to the old ones, you just see how that ratchet is tight. And honestly, I haven't messed with this guy that much since I got him. But it's still solid. It's definitely not a problem. But yeah, I just don't, you know, for mine, I didn't see the problems that a lot of people in Japan saw. So, like I said, I can tell that it's slightly off now looking at it. But honestly, if I hadn't had the new ones, I probably would have never noticed. So you've got that there. So, all right. And then move those to the side. So this is the new one here. And all right, we're gonna put this block system back on here. Oops. Do you have that on right? Yep. All right. Bam, there you go. And that's pretty much it for this guy. So, all right. So those are him with the new hip joints, and he looks exactly the same, which is good. He actually probably shouldn't look different, but he had a lot of problems with articulation to begin with. That was one of my main knocks against this figure, personally. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that, but yeah. So that's it. So that's pretty much it for the replacement parts. So this was just going to be a quick video on this. I probably will do a Da-Garn GX one in the past. I actually have quite a few that I could do. I just try to put out most of the new stuff that I get first. But I have plenty of backlogs of metal builds and Brave kits and stuff like that. So we'll be going through those in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. And also, just in closing, there was a delay for the metal build IWSP pack in America. I actually bought mine from uh, Premium Bandai in the United States, and theirs has been delayed. It was supposed to come out in December, and now they're saying January. So unfortunately, that did not come out this month. So I'll have to wait till next month. I could have gotten it straight from Japan, and I probably would have had it for review by now. But usually, when they actually do come up on the P Bandai side in America, I usually do try to order from them, even though I know I'm not going to get it as quickly. Just for the simple fact that for years it took forever to get Premium Bandai in the United States. And so now that we have it, I feel like I have to support it. So unfortunately, I'll never get them as fast as they do in Japan because they can just walk into the store and get them. But, it is what it is on that. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching the video. This was just a quick replacements part video, and I'll get this up shortly. And we will catch you guys in the next one.